Happy New Year, everyone.
It's Bob here from Beta Catalyst Consulting. We enable good businesses to be greater, to change the world sooner. And we focus with plant-based businesses. Why? Because plant-based businesses create a high social impact, both for the animals, the environment, and of course our health. And so we want to enable the growth of the industry. 2019, Year of the Vegan. That's the hashtag. So what makes it so? I'm going to share with you 6 industry trends, and some of those will explain why it's Year of the Vegan. Number 1 industry trend is the growth of cannabis. Yes, it's plant-based, but it's a growing industry. Number 2 is mergers and acquisitions. A lot of brands, even like Hershey's or chocolate brands, are acquiring other health food brands, and meat companies are acquiring plant-based meat companies.
Number 3
is functional foods. What this means is vitamins and other minerals which aid the joints and the body are being put into our foods. Number 4 is what food that's better for us. And as we know, most of us are not getting our 5 servings of veg and 2 servings of fruit. So a key part of this is the growth of packaged plant-based foods. Number 5 is the rise of plant-based meats, right? Nestle has just announced in January that they're going to come up with an incredible burger. This is huge. Nestle has a much bigger market reach to bring about a more plant-based world. Number 6 is packaging. So what that means is excess packaging or non-eco packaging is also to be considered. All of this is rounded in a way, it's called the LOHAS. People in lifestyle, health and sustainability. So people who think about lifestyle and health will also think about their sustainability, right? And many of the businesses that I've spoken to are doing a lot in this area, typically pioneering this space.
So what does this mean for you in 2019?
Are you ready to ride the plant-based wave? I frequently get asked, what is it that I do with Beta Catalyst Consulting? In a sentence, we work with business owners and business leaders to identify the strategic gaps in where they want to grow their business, and we fill those gaps before looking to grow the business. Now, one of the questions that I got asked the most last year, 2018, was in regards to funding. But before I get to that, which will be in the next video, I'd like to share with you how Beta Catalyst works compared to other consultants and coaches. Okay, I'm going to do a small diagram for you.
Here's something I drew up earlier.
So when we look at the elephant, imagine for a moment that you bring on a consultant, right? The consultant you bring represents one part of the elephant. So in case of the trunk here, we might have a social media consultant, or recipe development, or production, or sales, or marketing, or in the ear an investor. Each person is looking at one space, and that's what they're working on. Who's helping describe the elephant as a whole, so to speak? And I call it that because like the elephant in the room. That's where Beta Catalyst can help. We have the Organisational Wellbeing assessment, which measures the purpose, the people and the planet strategies, as well as your profit markers and your precision, your plans. Have you got the right team on board, advisors, mentors, etc.? And we identify the strategic gaps. And when I say we, it's you, because most of the assessments have been done as a self-assessment, and I provide value add when I review and provide more insight in regards to this. And after the assessment alone, businesses have changed elements of their business. So that's how we address the strategic gaps before looking to help scale and grow the business. So if I was to say, what do we do in 3 words? If a business is purring, we enable a business to engage even a greater audience, which will further enable growth and then help the business owners enjoy the business. If we find any gaps, we make sure we address them first, and it's all part of your strategic goals, because that's what the business is about. It's your business. So some of you want to create and keep a boutique niche product business, which is fine. We can help that, and it can be very specialized. And others want to help grow and create a greater impact. It's not just about the money, it's about the impact, which is greater for the animals, greater for the people's health, and greater for the planet. And that's what we all want to see. Thank you so much for watching this video, and I look forward to sharing more insights with you as I'm learning from yourselves as well. And in the next video, I'll be talking about capital. I got approached a lot for financial capital, but there are other forms of capital which are just as valuable. And then we'll go into all the different types of financial capital, because I'm hearing some very funny stories and I don't want people to be burnt going into 2019. And of course, we'll be talking about planning very soon as well. Okay, more on that later. Have a great day and I'll see you soon.